Hello, folks, and welcome to Earth. My name is Neil. My pronouns are he, him, and I am the creator of this indie TTRPG set in an alternate 19th century Earth, where all the creatures and folklore and fairy tale are real, have always been real, and live openly alongside humanity. It is the year 1872. We are coming close to the 1 year anniversary of the final day of the battle between the Fey nation of Arcadia and the human alliance of Prussia and France. This is something that weighs very heavy on all in France, but especially on some of our party members. But right now, our party is going to fulfill a promise they've made to some luthiens that have recently moved into one of the parks of Paris. But you don't want to hear about it from me. I invite one of our players to fill us in on our last session.
I did it last time. It was
on.
one of y'all.
All right. So I'm trying to remember. Okay, we went to the forest because the Lutien had been there, we were worried they were going to start up a fairy dance. They almost did. So we had a chat and they made a promise that, there was a whole thing where Ari gave them some dry fruit and they were not happy about it. So Sylvia gave them some of her whiskey stash, but we promised them some really, really nice sherry and came to the agreement that they would stop if they saw somebody who was obviously infirm or elderly and not able to handle the fairy dance. So we then went off, got some really expensive sherry from some pretentious wanker. Then Justine went to the library and was basically completely amazing, and found out this story of a lone centurion who fought with a sword, with a gladius, like a traditional Roman sword that was made of fang or bone, believed to be that of a dragon. But, obviously that's completely unrelated and not anything to do with Tito at all, of course. That's literally all I remember. Mm-hmm. Does anybody else, was there other stuff that happened? I actually can't fucking remember.
Also had a awkward conversation. I think it was Annalise, Justine, and Sylvia had an awkward conversation about Sylvia's upcoming delightful dinner. And about how Sylvia had no particular understanding of why she would be invited to such an event and what interest the Lady Moraine might have in her. And Justine and Annalise tried to help them understand.
Right, so that is 1d8 inspiration die, Sylvia, for you to use at any stage for an ability test. Okay, and I'm just going to try and center you because it's bugging me.
Center me?
Yeah, I keep wiggling around in my chair, making sure I'm in the right place in the overlay.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to move my laptop?
No, do not move. I just fixed you. That's
okay.
Nobody move.
That's a lot. No one is allowed to move.
I do not have the ability to sit still.
So, just want to comment on our absences tonight. The wonderful Polina, who plays our favorite sorcerer, Justine, unfortunately is not with us and will not be with us next week. They are off on holidays in much, much sunnier climes than here. And
much deserved.
Well-deserved rest. Absolutely. And Tendai, or G, who plays Amanada, having to deal with shenanigans from work to do with colleagues in US time zones, which us Europeans always love to hear, but they hope to be joining us later in the stream tonight. Okay, so we will be Jaeger piloting the two of their characters, certainly until T joins us, and hoping that neither of them die in their absence.
You're not allowed to kill anybody if they're not here.
Those are the rules. If the player's not here, they're immortal.
No.
And also,
Quiet, Cunis. There is only one immortal character in this game, and that is the mighty Anklicon the Great.
That's true.
They are the only immortal being in our campaign.
Yeah. If we make any of the other PCs immortal, Anki can die. So let's
all the rest of you fuckers are fair game. Okay.
That's fair. No, it's fair. As an agreement, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
No, my anxiety is perfectly fine to deal with all this, you know.
Yes. So,
sorry, remind me, what's the date in game?
Oh dear, I don't have that file opened. Give me one moment.
It's like the 24th or 25th.
Coming up for it, yeah.
Calendar campaign 2. One moment, please. Apologies. I'm trying not to have too many.
I have been keeping track.
Yeah, I'm trying not to have too many tabs open because I'm on my gaming PC because my desktop died about 2 weeks ago. So it is Wednesday the 24th of
thank you.
April. No, yeah, April. 24th of April.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
Super. So, anywho. How about we just jump straight back to the evening of the 24th? Justine comes back and tells you what she discovered. This mysterious account of a lone centurion. Christina, you're not allowed to make any comments or facial gestures at that.
I was just yawning, sorry.
Yeah, our hardcore Whovian here, you know.
The lone centurion.
Yeah. Wow. So anyway, and she tells you that. So explain what she had done. She'd originally been looking for any books, any tomes talking about magical weapons from the classical period, from ancient Greece and Rome. Found some, but not a lot, and then widened their search into just accounts of magical items throughout history, and came upon an account of this warrior who fought with a strange single-handed short-bladed sword that appeared to be made entirely of a fang or gigantic talon, and that they were fighting a dragon or something, and they were described in the account. There was no name given for the hero. Rather, they were referred to in the legend as the Lone Centurion. But this story wasn't from the classical period. It was from like the 9th or maybe 10th century.
Okay. So she was specifically looking for magical weapons, items, kind of a thing, rather than looking for like person.
Yeah, exactly. That was so looking for descriptions of magical items, specifically magical swords that appeared to be made of a piece of horn or fang or bone or claw.
Well, the fact that this sword is believed to have gone up against the dragons. This is promising, given what may be coming our way soon. So I think this is good news. But I do think that tonight we should go back to the park and give that sherry to the Lutians that were there.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I think we don't want to leave him waiting.
Even with my bog smell, apparently.
You don't smell like a bog. I know he said they have very good noses. It's not. I think it's a kind of a metaphysical bog smells that you can do nothing.
I hope not, because I don't want to go around smelling as though I have swum in a bog.
No, I think it's nice. It's like natural,
As you're having this conversation, Anki leaps onto your shoulder, Sylvia, and he starts sniffing at your face and at your neck and at your clothes.
You don't have to worry. I mean, I think, it's like...
Yeah. Sylvia's going to give him some dried meat out of her bag, because Anki's such a good boy.
Gorgeous. Like,
the best baby.
It does wondering, did we tell Tito about the whole oncoming storm situation? Does he know?
I don't believe you did.
I don't think we told him.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't believe he was there when you recounted. So no, you have not informed him of this.
If he does have this mythical dragon killing sword, it might be worth.
Neil, Quick question.
Yeah.
Christine did not find any physical description of this hero, did she?
Oh, she did not.
God damn it.
No,
we just know he has
the descriptions were all around the sword itself.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
A mysterious warrior from far off lands, that usual mythic legend story, and the detail in the description was all his sword. Because she also was looking up the name Titus in classical history. There was an emperor called Titus who physically, his description, nothing at all like Tito, at all. Okay, so she did that too, looking for historical figures with the name Titus. I think Tito could be a very, very simple, like Tito is a French nickname.
It is. Yeah,
it is actually a French nickname, but could totally be an abbreviation for Titus, which was an ancient Roman masculine name. So, but the one or two figures that she found was the emperor and I think a general as well. But their physical descriptions were quite.
It doesn't match.
If there was a physical description, it was very different to the Tito that you all know. The Tito that you all know, I'll describing him again. He is about 170 centimeters. Okay, so a average height or a little below average height. Okay, and he has dark Mediterranean complexion.
For the time period, not necessarily, though. No?
Well, it depends. It actually depends on whether you grew up in a city or in a rural area. Because in the rural areas, they had more access to dairy, which gave them more protein. So like that's why the average height in Ireland before the famine was like 10, 15 centimeters. Yeah.
Justine has entered the chat.
Yes.
So
170, so slightly below average height ish, with dark Mediterranean complexion, curly brown hair, kind of a lean build, like a lean kind of physical athletic build, like somebody who made the kind of build you would expect for somebody who's a laborer or a farmhand, somebody who's got an active physical lifestyle, and deep soulful brown eyes.
Okay, so are we going to go to the park and?
Yeah, I think that's a good thing to get off the list early as I can.
Well, we're going to the park. Mina's just kind of lagging back a little, but I don't know. She's just kind of maneuvering herself to be like closer to Sylvia, and then she's kind of whispering to her like, "I think you smell lovely." Then she's just walking like, "Don't take," but I think you smell lovely. Whatever, whatever those fairies say. And then she's kind of walking.
That's very kind of you to say. No, the Lutin said what he said, so I'm relieved to know that at least someone does not think that I smell bad. Sylvia is kind of like a little bit warm fuzzies, but she's sort of trying to be all. I'm
stern and professional.
I'm not.
I'm
not affected by this at all.
You're Prussian. Behave like it. Fuck's sake. Exactly.
So I assume we just get a cab or something.
Yeah, you jump in a hansom and you get to the Jardin de Tuileries.
How late is it at the moment?
It is as late as you want it to be. You know that the Lutin won't come out in the daytime. You'll have to wait till nightfall. It is totally as late as you want it to be.
Let's say like we had dinner and all that malarkey, and we go after dinner.
We'll say it's about like 9ish, I guess.
We don't want to be too late because we don't want to walk into a fairy dance.
Yeah, so you're timing it to arrive there just as the sun is.
Little rave, like.
Yeah, just as the sun is Well, I mean, look, Sylvia is from Berlin, so she has no excuse for not wanting to dance. I'm sorry.
No.
Berliner
all night
hardcore. Yeah. The last one home, turn off the lights.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so yeah. So we say you're timing it so you get to the park as the sun is fully set and night has fallen. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. All right.
I keep forgetting because it's France. Obviously, they don't have the really long dusk that we have here. It just fucking gets dark.
No, not really.
I mean, they'd still have a later day than other latitudes, but their latitude is much further south than Ireland's.
Yeah.
We forget. Yeah, we forget how northerly the Irish and British latitudes are because it doesn't look it on a map.
No.
I know.
Yeah, because
and that was something when I came over. I remember that was something that struck me.
Yeah,
a lot, like how long this twilight period kind of lasts here.
Absolutely, like
it's amazing, you know. Man.
8 here in Dublin, and it is still daylight. It is still bright out, and will be for at least another hour.
Yeah,
I mean, like it's in the summer as well. Like it could be 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and it's still fairly bright out. Like.
Now, of course, the flip side to that being that November, December in Ireland, it's
dark at 4
o'clock. The sun doesn't come up till like 8:30, and it's going down by 4. So you can be getting up, going to work, and then come home from work, and you do not see the sun all day.
Never seen the sunshine.
Yeah, it's pretty grim.
Okay, it's not quite as bad as if you're like further north, like in like Well, your man from Iceland, do you remember that video went out like, do you see my dog in the park? No, because it's fucking dark at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
But they get like
saving.
But they get like nearly a full day of sunlight the other side of the year, so
they do, yeah, they do. I mean, whereas I couldn't live like that for half the year. I couldn't.
Why do you think the Irish are a nation of functional alcoholics? I mean, come on, it's not a coincidence.
Keeps you warm as well. Like.
So
anyway,
you head out.
What did the fairies say?
You head to the section of trees where you know the Lutin are staying. Okay, you stand around and I guess you call them out.
If you didn't get the name, but that's to be expected.
Yeah, so you do. A minute or two later, you see some glowing lights appearing on branches, and 3 figures appear. A young male, about 24 centimeters tall, with short and messy brown hair and green eyes, in muted browns, which is unusual for a Lutin. Lutin actually prefer vibrant colors, but he's wearing a flat cap, which is a vibrant red, so he has that splash of color, okay? And he's bouncing around from one foot to the next, impossibly unable to stay still, okay? Then beside him is a feminine Lutin, and both these Lutin look quite young, as in, if they were human, they would look like they were in their like early 20s, 21, maybe 22, okay? Also about 24 centimeters with long, flowing, beautiful blonde hair and brilliant blue eyes.
Again. I mean, Neil, honestly, there are other hair colors in the world.
Not with the Fae. Elfin, cherubic, beautiful, breathtaking features, wearing a long, beautiful gown of rich emerald green with a gold thread embroidery throughout, and her hair is in this really elaborate plait that winds around her head to form a crown, with the rest of it flowing down her back like a golden waterfall. And when she smiles, her teeth look like perfect tiny pearls. And then you see the elderly Lutin that you'd met last night, slightly taller, though you're not quite sure because he is slightly stooped over, with the curly white hair and sparkling blue eyes and the long white beard, okay? With the cane. So, and as he sees you all, excellent, you kept your word. I'm assuming that's for me, pointing at the bottle.
Well, yeah, it's for all of you, I suppose. But yes, here we from a very good family. It is quite old.
Very good dealer as well, like alcohol seller, wine seller.
Excellent. Well, so he gestures, and as you hold the bottle, bottle to him, it kind of, you feel it tug as it lifts out of your hands and floats through the air towards the branch that he's on, and like the bottle is as big as him.
Nice.
So excellent. Thank you very much. Well, okay, well, we're going to be enjoying this, and as we agreed, no weak, pathetic mortals who cannot enjoy a good dance.
Please,
For the
we're
sake
not as
of a
strong
good
as you.
dance, yeah.
Yeah, we're not as strong as you.
Yeah, I find festivities are best enjoyed when there are people who can enjoy them, as opposed to, people who drag themselves along. Who wants to be part of a dance where people are falling over themselves?
Some of the best parties I've been involved many people falling over themselves.
Yeah, this is
No,
true.
he's not wrong. He's not
people
wrong.
falling over themselves. People's
falling over each other.
Yeah, clothing falling off themselves. I mean, yeah.
I haven't been to a party like that in a while, but yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, well, good night, you all.
Mina kind of looks at you, Sylvia, like, what the fuck kind of parties are you going at? Like,
Army parties.
Yeah,
Catholic from like small, we party, but definitely not with clothes falling
Yeah,
off.
we will
when
take you to a beer house at some point.
If you think you're going to
Exactly,
die
rather
the
that
next
than, like,
day, let's just say the rules are a little different. And
you, in fairness, Mina, you've probably overheard one or two stories from your twin brothers that you then tried to unhear of certain parties.
And I never can.
Yeah, and certain parties that they went to.
Them two
Yeah.
sluts, I swear to God, like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, so
I'm sure Amina is deep in her core. She absolutely knows that the two of them are working their way through all of Rome.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Sleeping with the whole population.
Yes.
Between the two of them.
Without question.
Well, so
she's just rolling her eyes at them in her
mind. When you are a regular soldier in the army, you don't bother with, proprietary and all of these things. So,
with army parties, but definitely not kind of village fair parties, like,
It depends on the village.
I don't know. That Valentine's Day party looked like it was getting quite interesting when we left.
Oh, I sense juicy gossip.
Gwyn may have started some sort of a movement against the men, and anyway.
Yeah. I know she was a woman of fine taste. I'm saying this like anyone paying any vague attention to Annalise sees that she keeps glancing at the really pretty femme lutin there and just turns up the collar a bit more.
Yeah. So what is the plan, folks?
That's a good question. What is the plan now? Do we have anything else to do tonight? Or...
Well, we were going to go hunt down that necromancer.
But did you not want to bring Tito with you?
We did. I think we should, because things didn't exactly go well the last time we did it.
Today is it as well, Neil? Because on Friday I have to go fight.
Yeah, so it's Wednesday.
Oh, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, so it is Wednesday. Yeah, no.
He said it was Wednesday the 24th.
Yeah,
sorry, I only concentrated on the 24th. My brain is a bit much.
I mean, if you want, you could send a message to Tito now.
Yeah, I pull out my.
He gave you the messenger stone.
He has the messenger stone, so we'll just use that.
That's true.
I already have Mina already has the messenger pen in her hand, and then you guys but we have the messenger stone. She's like, oh, I'm not getting to use my toy. Oh, never mind.
Well, are we planning to do that tonight? We would have to get a witch to help us find him.
I think we could. I figure if we go into the catacombs, act like we're lost, go around to where he was,
around the area where you found him, and just be noisy.
We'll probably lure him out.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. You knock around a few coffins, and
Just to say, it is very easy to actually get lost in them catacombs. Just so you know.
Yeah, well, we have Anki anyway, so we can send Tito that message and maybe agree to meet at the cafe tomorrow and then head out from there. Probably would that be the best?
Yeah, or you could ask him if he's free to meet tonight. It's literally whatever you want to do.
Maybe we could go.
Yeah, we could
go tonight.
I'm armed. I'm ready.
Mina looks at Justine, and Justine is like, "I call my man."
Yeah, I think I've Okay, I spent 2 mana, but yeah, no, I'm pretty much good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your mana receptacle is full now, isn't it?
Yeah. No, like it's all like Sylvia is good to go.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose.
Mina's always itching.
We could message Tito and see if he's free. He might not be, and we might have to wait. So it's at least we could.
Absolutely. Me and Albert are ready, and Albert thinks it's a great idea to go.
I kind of squint a little bit and then I just go, okay, well, yeah, that's good. I'm glad Albert is feeling up to the task.
The rest of the party obviously are quite used to that kind of speech from Mina.
Yeah, well, one good thing is
like,
Necromancer probably won't have agility, so I can't wait to see Albert in action properly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you send Tito a message. Where do you tell them that you want to meet? Because do you want to tell them you're going to meet near the section of the sewer catacomb area that you went down into originally when you were following the lovers who are running away?
Because we met the Necromancer quite soon after we got in there.
Yes,
so
it was.
That would be the play. That would be the idea. And I assume that Anki is like awesome with the best sense of direction in the world, so we're fine.
So,
I mean, what could go wrong, right? It's great.
Totally.
Absolutely.
And we all get lost in the catacombs and die horribly of starvation.
I'm just reminded of that TikTok. Get fucking wrecked.
So, so Tito says, yeah, sure, I'll meet you there, not a problem. He's happy to do so. And but like it'll take you about maybe, I don't know, 30-40 minutes to like meet up and stuff, you know?
Yeah, that's fair enough. This is either going to be brilliant or the worst idea in the fucking world.
And it will only know.
With everything that you do, it's either works out fantastic or it's like the biggest disaster ever. Like, you know,
yeah. There's never any middle ground.
No, that really isn't.
Incredibly well or incredibly badly.
Yeah. So, right. So yeah, you meet up with him. Okay. It takes about 40 minutes, and you see him. He's wearing his usual long traverse coat, simple shirt, simple, like well made but not fancy looking trousers, and his sturdy kind of mid shin or just a slightly higher than ankle boots that he wears. He doesn't,
Sorry, yeah, Justine is not like immediately going up to him, but like while we're kind of going down and walking around or whatever, she'd be like, going up and something like, so that weapon of yours, tell me about it. Not made of a dragon fan by any chance. She's trying to kind of get some reaction.
Mina is subtle, like a brick in the face.
Super subtle about it, yeah.
Justine is kind of trying to kind of get that, so where's that from? You made this interesting sword of yours, so she's trying to kind of pull out some sort of reaction of him or some sort of info or some sort of trying to glean something.
All Tito says when he's asked is, I acquired it in my travels a long time ago.
And when you say a long time, Justine again, how long are we talking?
Long enough, but it still serves me well.
Decades, centuries, maybe? Is there any reaction on his face?
He just chuckles at you.
Centuries? No, nothing. Fuck's sake. Oh, you get more information, like more reaction of a stone. Like,
I know some very expressive stones.
So, you do eventually, you find the manhole and you pull it back, Mina and Tito between the two of them pulling it back.
Oh, yeah, no, Mina's
You venture down. It's not great, you know. Like it, you are. I mean, ultimately,
I mean, it's not great.
you're in a catacombs. We're in a sewer that actually you're in a sewer section that after about 200 meters, there's a branch off of it that's leading into the catacombs. Okay.
Well, this is nice.
Lovely bones down here.
Yes, when you travel about 700 meters in and you start seeing human remains. Tito has pulled out a fairy globe. Okay.
I can see the dark. I see.
He is mundane. He does.
Hang on, I wonder if the scene is doing something.
Well, I was going to say, like, you have to remember that he is a mundane human, so you know he doesn't have dark side. So he's holding his fairy globe crystal sphere that emits strong light in a 5-meter radius and dim light in a further 5-meter radius.
Are there any other lights down here that we can see?
Absolutely not.
Jesus Christ, have you got no lamps or anything? I'm just looking for her.
Yeah, no, Sylvia has a fairy globe as well.
Oh, lovely. Okay, cool. I'm just looking if Justine is doing something, but no. Okay, cool. So she'll be walking.
No, Sylvia definitely has one.
Yeah, Sylvia does have them. These are a common magic item. They don't cost you power.
Yeah. So no, Justine is gonna be walking close to somebody with a fairy globe. Mina doesn't need it, so she's like probably in the front somewhere.
I'd imagine that.
Are my captions working? I don't see myself coming up at all. Oh
yeah,
no, they are working.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
So I imagine Justine would be walking close to Sylvia.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Right. So what are you doing, folks?
Do we hear anything or just down to run?
I assume.
Give me awareness rolls.
Oh great!
I only have keen eyes, not keen.
This is not going to count as a natural setting either.
No.
So although I do have my. Oh my god! I actually got a natural 20.
Natural.
Dean got a natural 20. Mina rolled a 19. What's Mina's awareness again? Let me see. What's my awareness? -1, of course.
Oh yeah.
God damn it. So that would be an 18 19. Be 20. Yeah, it would be a 19 again. Stays a 19. Justine rolled a nat 20.
Okay, right.
I got a 21 because I rolled a natural 20.
Third awareness. Let me check.
Oh, excuse me.
I always have to jump back for fear. Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah, it's cool.
So natural 20. There you go.
I will say that with those two nat 20s, you do hear some movement up ahead. Possibly footsteps or some sort of a scraping or dragging sound.
I'm gonna like just with my hand down by my side, just twist it against my body and then run some fingers across my eyes and I'm going to cast Detect Life. And just see, that only gives me about 12 meters of range, but I might be able to pick up something.
Oh well, these are skeletons probably. So
yeah,
you ain't gonna pick up shit.
The answer of I don't see anything is as much of an answer as I see something.
Yeah, true. That's true. Yeah.
Okay, so
tons of rats.
So just give me one moment. It's 12 meters, you said, yes?
Yeah, it is blocked by physical barriers, but as I understand it, we've got a hook like around, so.
Okay, so.
Is this going to be like in the Last Crusade with the like rats in the fucking?
So this is what I am going to say. One thing that you do detect a lot of is vermin.
I told you.
There are a lot of rats in this area. Okay. But you don't detect now. You're basically in a 3 meter. You're in a 3 meter wide tunnel. It's just over 2 meters in height. So you're not having to stoop down, but the ceiling is not exceptionally high, and there is like carvings are cut into the stone, and in those carvings there are the remains of countless humans. Because this is a catacombs. It's not used anymore, but for centuries it was used as a place to store the dead of Paris, and they're still here.
It's not like they're getting, well, in Fair they could get up and walk away, so yeah, never mind, I said that.
So you all should be able to control your tokens if you want.
Oh.
I'm... How far is the fairy globe extended at the moment?
10 meters total, 5 meters of bright light and 5 meters of dim light. So this is the edge of, like, literally where the shadow on the map is the edge of the globe.
Oh, sorry. So can I cast Restorative Spark on everybody?
Of course you can.
I would like to do that because, yeah, I fucking nearly forgot. So
I'm gonna...
Tito tells you not to waste your magic on him.
But you know, if you... Okay, then...
I will be fine.
All right, if you're sure.
Wait, I will be fine.
That's 10. So I'm going to...
I have to see something. Hang on a second. I need to get this the right size. Okay.
Sir Spark. 2. I can't. I have to handwrite this shit because I'm too old to not.
Of course.
I'm gonna use my... Does Detect Life stay up, or would I need to recast it?
As far as I remember, that's a cantrip, so it's got a pretty short duration. Just give me 1 second.
It says NA on duration, so it might just be instant.
It's an instant thing, as far as I remember. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my
kind of like a thing, and that's what you get for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my shadow jumping ring to leap to the end of the corridor and then cast Detect Life again and try and see if I can pick up anything when I'm closer to that opening.
Okay, just give me 1 second here. I need to do things with maps.
You're not through the door.
So, Annalise, you're leaping to here, yes?
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna try and hug a corner, but yeah.
Okay. So, just give me 1 second. Apologies, folks. Just give me 1 moment here.
Right.
I need to adjust this window slightly. There we go. That's much better.
Oh, I see. Okay, let me...
So, Annalise, this is what you see.
Okay. I'm gonna point.
Oh, I'm not done.
Uh-oh.
An
empty room.
No, you see 2 skeletal figures.
Bad.
And a single solitary human man in kind of bedraggled clothing looks at you, and he kind of makes a snarly, angry face. And I am going to need you.
Oh no, this isn't the toilet. I should be going.
Oh yeah, I was looking for the toilet. Yeah, I was looking for the kitchen.
This isn't where I parked my car.
I left the oven on. I really should be going. Oh dear.
Apologies, folks. Roll20 is being difficult. But there we go. And
personally, I hate Roll20. You can just eat a bag of dicks.
It's a bit of it's a necessary evil. So as I say, this is what you see happen. Is Annalise steps into the shadows and reemerges 10 meters ahead of you, and then cries out. You guys don't quite see what's happened because she's ahead of you all. But I will need.
Presumably, if we hear, we will.
Oh yeah, but I do need you all to roll initiative for me, please.
Okay.
Here
we go.
Okay.
I was hoping I could hide behind something.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Same.
What the fuck?
That's a 7 total.
Now, for Justine, give me a second. For Justine, I rolled an 11.
I might need to condemn this dice.
Yeah.
Initiative is 0, so
What
11.
the shit? The gunslinger can't roll a 1. You're the pew pew.
I know in a couple levels I get like a big boost to my initiative, but I don't have it right now.
And I am.
Sorry, what did Justine get? It was 11?
Yeah.
Okay. And so Annalise, what's your total?
7.
Okay. And Mina,
20.
what's your total?
Total 4.
Sylvia, 5. 20. Okay. And Amanata. I'll roll for Amanata, okay? I just need to find a die. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh God, I rolled a 1.
What is up today?
That's
three ones, like, honestly. Okay.
The troubling thing is I can't shadow jump back to the group because of the fairy globes. Too much light.
Oh yeah, but there'd be shadows around us, though, no?
Theoretically, somewhere. Like
the light
I could maybe if I could get into like someone's shadow.
You can jump into Mina's shadow.
Yeah, kind of bulky. I can try and.
Yeah, exactly. Now just give me 1 second. Oh,
I the reddish effect of the light. I'm totally in the catacombs right now. Just change the background.
Okay, so first to act is actually. Oh, damn it. Oh no. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Okay, sorry. So first to act is actually Sylvia.
Okay, so can I move into so I can see him?
So what's your movement?
It's like
What's your dex?
My movement is 7.
Okay, so you can move 7 squares.
Okay.
With 1 minor action.
Yeah. So I would like.
Where is Sylvia? There she is.
How are you faster than me? Oh, druid.
Yeah. So that's how far you can move.
Sorry, I let go and it went.
That's because I was moving it. Okay. So that's with 1 minor action. You could use your second minor action to do a second movement if you want. 2, 3, 4, I will say that you can see into this space though.
Yeah, and I can presumably he's in range of my spell.
He's 8 meters from you. The 2 skeletons are 7 meters from you.
Okay, I'm going to open with my new fancy spell, and I want to upcast it. I want to open with Hail of Stones. So that is going to, in theory, cost me 8, but I'm going to upcast it.
Just give me 1 second here. Keep going.
I'm gonna drop 32 mana on it.
Okay. Damn it. Why is this not working for me? No.
Can I do that, or
just give me 1 second? Sorry. There we go. Sorry, I was having to fix maps and stuff. So apologies. Can you repeat what you just said there?
I would like to spend 32 mana on Hail of Stones, please.
Yeah, sure. 32. Oh God. Right.
I just feel like this arcane pulse behind go.
Jesus.
Oh, okay, so
he flings out with to attempt to counter it with dispel magic, but doesn't spend anywhere near enough.
Hmm.
So yeah,
It wasn't
30. So
not
your
prepared.
spell,
So
your spell is active.
what the group sees is Sylvia reaches into her bag. She pulls out some pebbles, and she basically throws them as hard as she can. And it's not a particularly powerful throw because Sylvia isn't like massively strong. But, you know, she threw them hard enough and they start growing in size and seeming to multiply. And she throws them up, you know, so they slowly grow in size, seem to multiply, and then they just rain down.
So boulders, small boulders raining down on this individual and his two animated skeletons. So, yeah, can you please roll for damage?
Now,
My God, who needs
anyone in
artillery?
the area? So there's 4. Oh shit, D10. I need D10s. Oh wow. So with that upcast, how many D10s am I rolling?
Hold on. Hail of Storms. How many so you spent 32, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So 4d10, so that's 7d10 plus 5.
Okay. 7.
Now they do all get a dex check.
Yeah.
Which they're probably not going to succeed. The skeletons, unless I roll nat 20s, are not going to succeed. And that was cocked.
That gives me a chance.
Again, Jesus. That's a fail for the skeletons and a fail for the necromancer.
Awesome. So 7 D10s, you said.
Plus 5.
Plus 5. Just give me 1 second.
So you should, yeah, it'll be about 40 points.
Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. Sorry. So that's 8, 16, 24, 25, and then
nice.
Hang on, I'm not done yet. I have to roll 3 more.
I know.
So that's 2 plus 2, 3, 20, so 28, and that's 38 plus 5 is 43 points of damage.
Jesus.
Okay. Better go home. He is going to be so pissed with me, but you know.
Yes, he is, and it's his turn.
Okay, well.
So, he spent a minor action on that. So, what he's going to do is...
Oh, that cost slightly less.
So, this is what you see happen, okay? You see, you raise a hand, all right? And a dark energy appears, that starts to turn and twist and swirl, and it's like it's pulling at the shadows. And as it pulls the shadows towards him, the shadows begin to take form.
Oh no.
And from the shadows appear
Nice.
5 specters.
Oh goody.
And he, with his other minor action...
What did Tito get in the initiative, actually?
He's actually next.
Okay.
And so with
Sylvia, Tito.
Sylvia, the necromancer, then Tito.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay.
Sylvia.
And then with his other minor action, you see him pull out a what looks to be a small little pearl, pressing it and rubbing it in his hands, and bring it to his forehead, and you see some of his wounds start to heal.
Fuck you.
Right.
Okay, that is his turn.
Love that shit. Yeah.
It's now Tito's turn. Okay, and what he's going to do.
Come on, Tito.
Is what's his movement again? He's pretty quick, isn't he? Oh, he's not bad. So what Tito does is, as he races forward, 1, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yes. Drawing a sword. 1, 2, and he steps in front of you, Annalise, and attacks this spectre. Okay. Oh. That's a hit. What? So he used a minor action to draw a sword, 2 minor actions to move. He's going to use a minor action to lightning attack as well. Oh, that was a nat 20. Yeah, that's a hit. Yeah. They all hit, and one's a nat 20. So, okay, so Spectre number 4. Okay, so that is all right. So 4 cuts straight through the creature, but he activated his lightning attack of feat, so he gets 3 more attacks. That still hits with a 2. That's a hit, and that's a hit.
Incredible.
Oh my god, this creature is like on 3 grip points. So,
will we just go and Tito can deal with it?
He's got it covered.
That's what I'm planning to do anyway.
It's now Justine's go. Sorry, and Annalise, you're on deck.
You got it.
Okay. You need to help me a little bit because I'm not very familiar with Arcane, but like, she's gonna do Alchemist's armor.
Yeah.
And I believe she has a feat or some kind that she can do it as a minor action. Is that right?
They can't do it as a minor action, I think. No, but what they can do is no, see, they have. Oh, well, let me just give me 1 second here. Okay,
the arcane enhancement. It ends up the spell costs them fuck all.
That's what it is. Yeah,
that's it. Okay, cool.
So basically, it costs them 1 mana.
Super. So she'll do that, and then she gets. So she gets extra.
So effectively,
temporary grip points, kind of a thing, isn't it?
Equal to.
Okay, so she'll get plus 5 caster plus level
20,
plus
basically,
intellect, which is.
Yeah.
Is it 20? Is it?
Yeah, because they're at their 10th level, and they have
it's a plus 5
and they have an intellect of 5, so it's basically 20 grip points. And
oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I know, she's so
squishy.
And I mean, if you want, they could also cast. So they did spend a minor action to try to counter his spell. Oh no, that was him countering Mina or Sylvia. So the thing I'm just gonna say is that Justine is pretty far from the combat.
She'll move a bit closer.
Bolt will hit, but that's the only spell that would really hit. So she'd want to move at least 5 meters closer.
So if she can do something else apart from the alchemist's armor, I would have gone with arcane bolt, but I have to move a bit closer, please.
I mean, you could just so this is the thing. The Necromancer is gone, so there's no point in her trying to save anything for a save a minor action to counter a spell because he's already taken his turn.
No, he's already gone. So I'd rather have her attack with if I can do that.
No, but what you could do is minor action move 5 meters and then minor action stone shield to increase your defense by 2.
Oh yeah, I'll do that because
Okay.
her defense is not great either.
No, it really isn't. So
I'll do that, and she just go.
I love you,
just go have her go closer, so she's like, "We do love you, but Jesus Christ, woman,
yeah,
squishy." So I want to keep her as a spellcaster, kind of in the back, but I just about. Do you know what I mean? For my next, so for the next time she'll move, I'll just have to move a little bit closer to be able to hit. So I just want to be slightly outside of 10 meters as opposed to slightly out, because most of them are kind of roughly 10. So I just want to be slightly, So my next thing, my plan is
sorry, Christina.
move a few steps and then.
Polina just gave a correction. I mistook. She can cast up to 4 first level spells per day as a minor action. So she could, in theory, have cast Alchemist Armor as a minor action and had her major action to cast a Arcane Bolt or something like that.
Yeah, can you do that?
And not moved.
I'm not moved.
She's in range of Arcane Bolt.
Yeah, she was just on behind Mina there. Well, is it in range? Is it?
Arcane Bolt is 15 meters, so she could hit. She could hit either of the specters, either of the skeletons, the Necromancer, or the specter beside the Necromancer.
Okay, she's just gonna throw an arcane bolt at the Necromancer himself. Let me see if I can upcast it. So hang on.
Yeah, you could.
The more I'll see if I can get that right. The more mana I spend, the more bolts I cast, right?
So basically,
at the moment it's 5 bolts, right?
Yeah.
And then does she have something that doesn't cost her as many mana, is it?
It's minus 7 to the total cost of the spell. So in theory, it's 4 mana to cast this spell at 5 bolts. Yeah. In theory, she could cast it for 24 mana minus 7, and that would be 10 bolts.
Yeah, how many mana did you say? 24
minus 7, which would be 17.
Okay, how much freaking mana has she got? Okay.
I'm keeping track of it. You needn't worry.
Yeah, let's do that.
So that is going to be 10,
mana, so I'll do that.
10d6.
Minus 17, so 10d6. Oh shit, let me see if I can find her bloody d6s, I need to open my second bag. Wow, I haven't had to use that in a while.
We're opening the second bag. Wow, this is
second bag is
now we know
open,
it's serious.
people.
Now we know it's serious.
Wow. While you're rolling for that, Christina, we're going to move on to Annalise. Annalise, it's your turn, okay? And Mina's on deck.
All right. I'm gonna see Tito stepped in front of me and just kind of give him a grateful nod. Then
can you just give me a basic intellect roll?
Can't promise I'm going to do well on that. What's my intellect? I don't think it's high.
1.
Cool.
This is a very low target number.
Well, I got a very low regular number. That's a 6 total.
Okay, fine. Roll. Tell me what you're going to do.
Great. Hey, what can you do, right?
We have Annalise in the party because she's pretty.
Yeah, I'm just a pretty face to hang around and shoot things.
I'm really good at shooting stuff.
Yeah, I'm great at shooting stuff. That's what I'm here for.
And looking pretty while they do it.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, I'm going to use a minor action so I'm going to pull my gun and then tap the Ring of Shadow Jumping and essentially just fall backwards and shadow jump as far back as I can.
Oh, to make the most of your sniper skills. Love it.
Yeah, I won't be able to proc it on my rifle, but
realistically, you would not hit long range or even medium range on the rifle.
Yeah, I can hit medium range with my pistol at least.
Yeah, once you're over 10 meters. So if you go back to pretty much where you were standing,
I'm gonna jump. Well, the rest of the party have a globe, don't they? So I'm gonna have to go a bit further back to get out of that range.
Ready
So
with
yes,
damage, by the way.
I'm just gonna jump all the way back. So I'm down there if anyone needs me. Then
yeah.
I'm gonna use a minor action and take a torso trick shot on the Necromancer.
Noise.
So, oh my god, what is with this dice?
Right?
Oh.
Please tell me you swapped.
No, I didn't. I kept the same dice.
God.
I never learn. What are you talking about? That is with a
I
plus
learned it.
16. That is a total of 21.
Oh. Well, that's.
It's still
really
good, but I don't know if it hits.
Plus 16, you're aiming for the Necromancer, yes?
Yeah.
He's a sword, so it's fine.
Yeah, he has a defense of 15.
Okay, cool. He needs to succeed either a Fortitude Stamina or a Resolve Willpower roll against 21.
Now they're heavy hitters, but they're usually squishy as fuck.
I'm gonna go with Resolve.
Sounds good.
Yeah, wait, no, it's cocked. That's a fail. I got a 16.
Okie dokie. So he is now stunned and cannot use his next turn.
Okay.
Nice.
As for damage,
Well
let's see. Well, so that's going to be 1d8 plus 16. Where's my d8 gone? There it is. Yep. That's a 17.
Okay, so what's this doing?
He is now. I inflict normal damage, and he is stunned and unable to act on their next turn as the wind is knocked out of them. So I do 17 damage, and he cannot act on his next turn.
Okay.
Does he make a save against that? Or?
He did. He failed.
He failed. So 17 damage, yeah?
Yeah, 17 damage.
Okay.
This is why I get far back, because suddenly they have to beat at least a 16 and then whatever I roll.
I like it.
It's pretty good.
But swap out your dice. Seriously.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So that was my
That was your first attack.
That was minor action loaded into my first attack. Then I'll just take a second shot.
Okay.
Bang bang. That's better. 17 plus 16.
That's a hit.
Yeah, I figured.
That's a 33. Fucking hell.
You know.
Yeah.
I gun well. I don't do anything else well, but I gun well. Mm-hmm. And that is 19 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
All right, Neil, while you're counting damage.
Come on, fuck him up.
Bang bang.
Paulina's.
Justine.
Paulina's. Justine's arcane bolt.
Oh yeah, how much damage did it do?
So it doesn't add anything, apparently?
+2. You add +2 to the total.
That's for Justine, yeah?
Yeah.
Then
whatever you rolled, +2.
Yes. Then in that case, it's 39 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yes, this thing.
Okay, so Mina, it's your go.
Okay. Yeah, Mina is gonna hang on. Where am I? How far can I go? I'm all the way down here. Oh, how horrible. How much? What's my movement? Fuck's sake. Sorry, I can't have two sheets at the same time.
Yeah,
so
understand.
I need to jump around. 8, yeah. So this is as far as I can go.
With one minor action, you could spend both minor actions to do a double movement.
I know, but then
it gets you close to the battle, and you are
movement, and then I still have an action. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, where am I going? I'm going for the main guy here. I'm going right for the Necromancer here. Yeah, I'm going and do this. So So Mina is sprinting. Oh, before she does that, before she goes, she'll shout to, because that's a free action. Shouting is a free action.
Yeah.
She'll shout to Annalise, "Great shot!" And then with Albert in hand, she's gonna run up to the main dude, like the Necromancer himself, and she's gonna whack him with Albert. So
Okay, so you have 2 attacks.
I'd be having 2 attacks. I'll try for quick attack as well, Neil, if that's okay.
You've used your 2 minor actions.
No, shit, I can't. I use my sorry, apologies. My brain is
next turn you can.
Absolutely. So hang on. What is my damage? So I rolled 13 plus 11.
Yeah, that's a hit. Yeah.
And then 15 plus 11, so they both hit.
Yeah.
And then it's D12. Where the fuck is my D12? Excuse my French. Why are the dice always hiding on me? Cuckoo, where are you?
D12s are they're just
whatever it is I need, they're always bloody hiding on me. There it is. There is one.
D12s are elusive.
Whereas like
they're like anything. If I need a D10, it's hiding on me. So there you go. 2 of them. Oh Jesus, and I roll like shite. 5 plus 8 is not much. Sorry, I can't. Maths. Dice maths. What did I say? 5, 8.
13.
Thank you. And then there's a 4 is 12 then, right? So that's all I get.
What was the total there? 12?
And 13. So that's 20, 25?
From the first attack, yes?
No, just from both attacks.
Okay, 25 from the 2 attacks, yes?
I rolled a 4 and a fucking 5. I rolled like shit.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
I know how that feels.
I roll shit on the attack.
Yeah.
And then I'm fairly okay. Well, no, then I don't hit, obviously. But then if I roll fine, then I roll shit on the it's like, do you know what I mean? So there you go. But at least I hit. Every little helps, right? I'm done now, Mina out. Mina is after Justine, right? No, Annalise.
Mina was after Annalise.
And then Mina.
It's now. No, it's the skeletons' turns.
Oh wait!
You gotta remember this.
Sorry, but Aminata, we forgot.
Aminata rolled like 2 or a 1 or something.
Damn.
Or 2. Yeah, they rolled like I think it was a 2. They rolled, so yeah. Or no, actually it was a 1 and they have a +3, so they got a 4 total.
That's true. We had 3 1s at that time.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. So the 2 skeletons are flanking Mina. Each gets 2 attacks. So attack 1, that's a miss with an 8. Attack 2, that is a unnatural 20. Okay, and then from the other one, attack 1, that's a 5, and attack 2 is a 10. So one attack does land. Okay, but it's
probably while she's evading some, the other one just hits because she's kind of moving.
Your armor fully absorbs it because I only rolled 3 damage, and you have an armor of 5.
Nice.
Okay, so it is now Aminata's go.
Your puny bones don't do anything to me.
So it's Aminata's turn. I assume they're going to put on the ring of invisibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
those things go.
Sorry?
Those specters, did they go?
Because they appeared in this turn, they will now act in the next turn. They're added to the initiative. Okay, so Aminata
initiative order down. You know, he needs to know.
Okay, so Aminata actually has a movement of 8, not 7. So they have a movement of 8. Minor action to put on the ring. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Second minor action only gets them to here. So I guess they could pull out a revolver and try to shoot. They do have silver bullets. No, they have bullets of sure shot in one of their guns. So yeah, they're gonna. I'm guessing they're gonna shoot at one of the. Actually, no, they would just use their standard. Yeah, they shoot at one of the skeletons. I suppose is attacking Mina. So, does somebody else want to roll for Aminata, or will I?
Roll.
One of you guys want to roll?
No, I don't.
Fuck it up.
I can give it a shot. Sure.
Okay.
What are we rolling?
Roll.
You're using.
What?
I'm already rolling for 2.
D20 plus 3.
I'm going to grab
Actually,
a new
wait,
dice.
apologies. It's not plus 3 because of they have backstab. It's plus 7.
Okay. Let me pull out a new dice because this isn't Annalise, so I should be fair and not use my cursed dice. Okay. Plus 7.
And if you have specific.
Literally a 19 on the die. The minute I switch the die.
Okay. So that is good.
Why?
That's gonna be. So it's 1d.
Like that. You roll for yourself, and then
1d8 plus 6, and then an additional 1d10 plus 3.
Okay. That's 9 on the first, and you said d10 plus 3.
Yes.
Okie dokie. And 12 on the second.
So this skeleton to Mina's left is completely eviscerated.
Beautiful.
Okay. So we are at the top of the initiative order, but we now get to add the specters.
Yay.
Spooky.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's still Sylvia first in the initiative.
Great. Okay. I'm gonna let me think, because you know what? I might. No, actually, do you know what I think I will do? I'm going to cast Thorns of Glass, where the Necromancer is standing. And because I have restricted caster, I do not. He's not going to see me do it.
That is true. He doesn't. He doesn't get to try and counter it.
Can I Can I center it kind of, if I center it sort of here to get me so I can try and get.
Sorry, point on the map again.
Here?
Yeah, sure.
Come up. So it would ideally hit him and maybe one of the other specters, but not Mina.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
This is a slightly new spell. I need to just look at. So, sorry. Oh God, I
love that spell.
Sorry, I'm just okay. So he makes a dex save.
He's stunned.
And then, sorry, 1d6 plus magic points of damage.
So he's stunned. So I'm not going to give him a dex save.
Oh, okay. Well then, 1d6.
Annalise shot stunned him.
Oh yes.
And as long as I keep rolling well, I will make sure he stays that way.
This this instantly makes the terrain difficult.
Yeah.
So, and also because he hasn't, I'm guessing his feet are stabbed. And do I hit the specters at all?
I'll say you hit one of them.
Okay, well I only rolled a 1 on a d6, so that is 6 points of damage. However, I have now made it really difficult for him to get away, so I feel like that was still not terrible.
I was about to shoot him in the leg, so you saved me some time.
Hey! Here to help.
Okay. So it should be the Necromancer's turn, but he is stunned.
Oh, and I just remembered I have a sexy discount on that, so that only cost me 2 mana.
Hey.
That's a very
might be obvious to remind, but obviously, he does have his minor actions back and can use them again now. The stun lifts at the end of his turn. So
Yeah, but if it lives to the end of his turn, he loses his major and minor actions for this turn.
Oh, true.
That's how that works. Yeah. So it's the specters go. So the first specter here is going to attack Mina. Okay. And that is a 17 to hit, which is a hit.
No, that misses.
Oh, it misses, yeah,
I'm
because
19.
of the... Yeah, okay. Second attack.
I'm 19, sorry.
Is a 7. That's okay. This specter moves towards you and is
Not
also
even
going
close.
to... That is also going to attack. Now, you are flanked at this stage, so they're getting a bonus. Okay.
That's all right.
So that is 22 to hit.
She's gonna parry that.
Ooh.
Okay, roll to attack.
I roll to attack. Now how that works, I just add another 5 to my...
I thought, do you not have... Sorry, apologies.
No.
I'm mixing up.
I get another 5.
I'm mixing up abilities. Yeah, no, you're right. It's you get your skill level in your weapon plus your parrying skill, so it's more than 5. It's you have a 4 in parrying.
I've upped my thing exactly, so it's
and you have a 4 in short polearm, so it's actually plus 8.
Great. There you go.
So
she'll parry it, but it uses a minor action. So.
Yes, it does. Okay, so that was the first attack from the second specter. Second attack from the second specter is a 21. Do you want to parry that one and use your second minor action?
No, she's gonna let it through. I'm gonna let it through.
Okay, right. Where's my...
It's tough.
Okay, well, we'll see. So you have
cocky as fuck.
Okay.
Famous last words, am I right?
So 9 points of damage. Now you do have magic armor, so you do subtract your armor from this, yes?
Yes.
So 9 minus your armor. However,
you need magic attack, is it?
Yes, it is. It's you feel it's striking at you. It's an incorporeal hand, and a chill goes through your body. Please give me a fortitude, hardiness, or resolve willpower roll, please.
Okay, hang on. So first of all, the magic attack is the lower of the armor,
two.
is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so that was 9
minus 3, isn't it?
Exactly.
So 6 points of damage. 6 points of damage.
And then what did you say? A resolve,
you have a choice: fortitude or resolve. You pick.
Oh, fortitude. Can I add hardiness or stamina or something like that?
You can add hardiness.
Cool. Okay, that's a 14, 17, 18.
You feel as if the very chill of the grave going through your body and your muscles begin to lock up, but you shake it off.
Ooh.
So this specter is going to shoot down towards towards Sylvia. This one and this one are going to go for Tito. So first one against Tito, that's a miss. I rolled a 3. And then
that wasn't that wasn't the one. Sorry, that wasn't. No, that wasn't. Was he anywhere near me?
Who?
He wasn't he? Yeah, no, sorry, I missed that. Yeah, no, sorry. Nowhere near me.
Yes.
I was hoping for an opportunity attack, but unfortunately,
no, they weren't. 20. No, all of these attacks miss Tito. But the last one is going to attack Sylvia twice. That's a fucking an 8 with the first attack.
Okay.
And a 18 with the second attack.
I would like to cast. Can I? Because I realize this is catacombs. It's not natural. So can I cast Stony Step? And
sure, you can, because the ground here is like a mixture of cobble and soil. So absolutely, you can.
Cool. For anybody who's seen the 1990 1990s TV show Earth 2, Sylvia is just going to sink into the ground and then she's going to reappear.
Where do you reappear?
Let me see. Sorry.
You can move.
I'm going to reappear like here.
You should be able to move your tokens.
Or-
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you can move up to 30 meters. So literally anywhere on this map.
Point.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move to like here.
Yeah, you should be able to move your token.
You should be able to move your token.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Oops,
That's all right.
Something. Test account? What the fuck is that?
If you have no mouse, it's a little bit fiddly.
I'm trying to move.
So,
but
was it up here you wanted to move?
Without the mouse, it's fiddly.
Yeah,
it's really fiddly.
Like here.
Yeah, grand. Okay, there you go.
Was where I was trying. Yeah, just she was not moving.
Yeah.
So I just.
Okay.
And that's only 4 for me because of my discount.
So that was your minor action spent. That was the second attack. You managed to dodge. It's Tito's turn. Okay, so.
Oh, you call him the Tito because he's the goat, all right. I mean, Jesus Christ.
So his first attack against the Spectre who's fighting earlier, yeah, it's gone.
Am I right?
Yeah, so this Spectre, so what happens with these Spectres is the sword cuts through it and its body breaks apart and like drifts off into the cold, dark air of the catacombs. So now he is going to first attack, lightning attack.
I think Albert might have a slight brush on his sword.
So that's first attack. He hits and more than enough to activate the feat. Second attack, lightning attack. This might not be enough to activate the feat. 23. No, it is. Third attack, lightning attack. Yeah. Okay, so I just need to check something here. Apologies to our viewers. I'm having a lot of stuff I'm having to check. So these combats in this game are always so very, very difficult.
I'm just Jaegering 1.
Yeah, and
I'm already struggling. I don't know how you do it with so many, honestly.
So his first attack from his major action cuts through the Spectre he'd been fighting in the previous turn and finished it off. His second, third, and fourth attacks from his major action slice into the other Spectre beside him, and he activates lightning attack on each of those attacks. So now he has an additional 6 attacks. Hit.
What the fuck?
Hit. Nat 20. That was cocked. Hit. Hit.
I think Neil is really regretting bringing Tito in, like, eh?
Oh no, I'm not. I love Tito. Tito's amazing. So that's 126 points of damage.
Oh boy!
What the shitting fuck?
Well, it was like it was 9 attacks, so this one's gone as well. That's Tito's turn. Okay.
Yeah.
He's a busy guy. Okay, he's a busy guy. So it's now Justine's going. Annalise, you're on deck.
Got it.
Well, Justine has her shields up, so she's gonna do the same thing as last time. 10 for 17, ice 23. Yeah, and I'll just roll and Annalise, you go.
So is it the exact same again? 10 arcane bolts, yes?
Absolutely, like I've just gonna do it. Worked the last time. I say
24 minus 7 is 17. Okay, so yeah, you go do that, okay? So Annalise, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Do I still have a clean shot on the Necromancer, or am I my view blocked?
Yeah, no. Oh, you're a gunslinger, I'm gonna say, yeah. Anyone else? So Aminata
I've got ignore cover entirely.
You've sharpshooter, so Aminata would have a problem, but you with sharpshooter, and I'm pretty sure you have mastery level sharpshooter as well, don't you?
I ignore full penalties.
You are basically dead shot.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll see like the edge of his shoulder and just go, that one.
Yeah. No, you could literally ricochet off of the skull on one of the shelves and hit him.
Hell yeah, absolutely. Bounce off the roof. All right, I'm going to go for another torso shot on him.
41 points of damage.
Minor and a major.
Bastards.
Suppress the mage. That is 31.
Yes, I think that'll hit.
I think that'll hit.
Maybe.
Maybe it might happen. He has to beat 31 on a fortitude stamina.
Yeah. Fuck you. Okay.
That's fair. I mean, you might get it. Yeah. There's a chance.
There's a 5% chance. That is the statistical probability of getting in that 20. 5%. Or 0.05 probability.
You never know. It could happen.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes another
You fucker.
Who, me? That's gonna be
stupid gunslingers with their cool abilities that I gave them for my stupid game.
How dare you use the tools I give you?
You said this so many times in campaign 1 when everyone was
I know, right? I was like, oh, and then Susie was like, oh, I only rolled like a 5 plus like a million with my
Yeah. So Annalise, what was the damage?
22 damage on that first shot.
Okay, right. Now, hold on, just 1 second. What was the total damage on the arcane bolt?
All of it.
41.
41, was it?
41. Total damage, 41.
Okay, so second attack, Annalise.
Second attack. How's the Necromancer looking?
Fucked.
Fucked. Okay.
He is so fucked.
Yeah, I'll take another shot then.
Because we nearly fucking died the last time we faced him. It went so bad. He was like,
now you guys have a gunslinger and a humble man of the road.
Yeah.
He went through us like a fucking meat grinder last
So I
time.
don't think you even needed the humble man of the road with Annalise here.
Yeah, I mean, Peter had like what? How many fucking attacks in just one round? It's crazy.
9.
10.
Yeah.
9 attacks.
And then there is 15.
No, he had 10 attacks in one turn.
That is a 25 to hit this time.
I think that'll hit.
No, good. I'd hope so.
Yeah, maybe.
Then 19 damage.
Describe your killing blow.
So I see Mina's like heft just like blocking the view of him. So I like go to aim, then pull it back, kind of tilt my head around, aim again, and just tweak just ever so slightly. So I fire, and it pings off like the fallen ribcage of the decimated skeleton, and like hits the ground, spins up, and just goes straight through the bottom of the jaw outwards.
I imagine Mina has like a very few loose strands of her braid that she usually wears, right? And she just feels the from the wind, you know me?
Yeah. So using complete nightmare Matrix level bullet bouncing.
And the bullet entering through the underside of the jaw and out through the back of the skull, he doesn't even react as his jaw just gapes open and his eyes roll back and he falls back to the ground. And as he does, the remaining specters disappear.
That's nice. I was gonna use that.
And the skeleton that was still active crumbles to the ground.
How about that?
Mina immediately turns around and goes like, another nice shot.
It's just from like the distant like bottom of the tunnel. Danke schön.
So this bedraggled, bedrobed figure lying on his back, his lifeless eyes staring up through the dark that is being faintly lit by the various fairy globes of Tito and Sylvia.
Somebody's gonna kick him in the side.
Mina's right there, so she's gonna loot the shit out of him.
Okay, give me an awareness roll. This is a very low target number now.
I would also like to loot the body.
I'm just gonna shadow jump into that room.
I rolled a 2, +1, but -1, so still a 2. So Mina is like too excited from the fight; she can't find shit.
Okay, I would like to also.
So what you find is a healing tincture.
Ooh.
Specifically, a greater healing tincture, which you get to add to your character sheet.
I would like to also loot the body.
Give me an awareness roll.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, I only rolled a 10, but I'm going to use my inspiration die.
Yeah. Oh, don't get you your motive fail look as well. Yeah, also the motive fail look.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration die. So that's a 16, and then I'm gonna also use my motive fail look to bring me to a 21.
Okay, so what you find on him is 3 more objects. Okay, the first one you see is a goblin purse. Okay,
I want it.
You don't have one, don't you? Know?
No.
There you go.
Can you use one, or are you maxed out on power points?
I can.
Okay, goblin purse is 2 power points.
I had to remove my armored bracelet because I was short 1, but goblin purse is only 2, so I can use one again.
Okay. You also find a extremely expensive looking, very strange piece of jewelry. It almost looks like maybe a tie pin, but it's too big. So one might consider it to be maybe a brooch. It's in the shape of a skull, a human skull, made of solid silver, and there are 2 small rubies inset into the eyes.
Okay.
And you also find a section of what looks to be human femur, not a full femur, but half of a femur, covered in arcane runes. That's it.
I'm just going to look to the group. This was the Necromancer, yeah? Do you know if he can bring himself back?
No, well, the spells bring back the dead, is resurrection or the revive spells. They are from the sphere of life. A necromancer can themselves, raise skeletons or abominations to do their bidding, but I don't know if I hope not.
Pieces.
Yeah, I draw my cutlass, my saber rather, and kind of walk over, just put it onto the neck, and then press down with my foot on top of the blade, and just kind of try and sever the head from the body.
Well, beheading kills most things. So
yeah, it's pretty a permanent solution. I signed.
He is not a vampire, so we do not need to worry about burning him. But
the less pieces you have of a body, the more difficult it is, isn't it?
Sorry, apologies. With that roll, you do find one other thing. Clutched in one of his hands, a small but very, very fine-looking freshwater pearl.
Okay.
That was the thing he used, which healed him. So it's either a component or it's magical itself.
Yes.
Nice.
Interesting.
Then we can.
Can Justine do detect magic?
Absolutely. I was just about to say, Justine coming over casts detect magic on the objects in front of you and says, well, that's clearly a goblin purse. The brooch, the skull-shaped brooch, it has a magical essence to it, but it appears to be something that was charged with magic by the necromancer. There's no magical essence off of the pearl. And
it's is it one of those temporary mana receptacles?
Well, she says the femur bone with the runes on it, it gives off an identical feel to the mana receptacles that she had made for you all.
Okay, cool.
Or okay, let me rephrase that. It's not an identical feel, but it's really fucking close.
Similar.
Yeah.
So this is some sort of a mana receptacle that he had made. There's slightly darker, more necromancer. The tie pin has its own arcane energy to it, but it doesn't have the kind of power or enchantment that a permanently enchanted magical item like the goblin purse would have. It rather feels like something that has had an enchantment placed upon it that it is holding to be used. Similar to the spell tokens that she made for you all.
Yeah.
It's similar to that kind of a feel.
Cool. Yeah. All right.
Hey, would you upend the goblin purse? I want to see what's in there.
Yeah, I was going to do it when we got out, but I certainly can now in case there was
It
loads of
might
Maybe
be
stuff.
there is
filled
stuff
with
we need to get
bombs
rid
and
of
stuff.
safely, maybe we want to burn something of that stuff that's in there. I don't know.
So do you upend the goblin purse?
I'm gonna turn it inside out, yeah.
So you turn the goblin purse inside out, and the contents fall to the ground. A big, heavy tome.
Ooh,
Book of Shadows.
Book of Shadows.
Made with a cover on it that
You tell me it's
looks
human skin.
suspicious.
Necronomicon.
It looks like it looks like it could be maybe vellum or calf's leather. It's incredibly soft and incredibly thin.
No, that.
Oh god. Well, it could be vellum, and if it's vellum, that's not as bad.
Let's just believe it. Let's just choose to believe
It
that's
is
what
his
it is.
Book of Shadows.
Yes,
And
no,
as well as having his list of his spells, it also has his notes on his research on arcane rituals to carry out his necromancy.
Oh, lovely.
There's numerous vials and pouches and various different things that Justine immediately recognizes. It looks to be about 20 gold worth of the kind of materials that she has to use when she's carrying out her arcane research to learn new spells.
Okay. Well,
That's quite
Justine.
useful to me. Could I have that? Yes, Justine says
Oh,
that. Like, that's
absolutely.
actually
I'm
quite
going to
useful.
put it back in the goblin purse, but I will definitely give them all to you, of course.
And of course, Justine also says they'd like to look at his Book of Shadows.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
assumed
I
it's no
assume.
use to me.
Yeah.
I assume.
There's also looks to be 80 gold
Oh, nice.
and a small pile. Like it. This is falling out for like about 20 seconds or so. A small pile reaching about 40, maybe 45 centimeters in height of assorted.
Of a sort
Sorry,
of what?
Assorted human bone fragments.
Oh,
okay, sorry. Yeah, you do.
okay.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't open
Sounds-
this above the ground.
Yeah. Okay. No, I would. I mean, I don't know.
Well, we are in a catacombs with lots of bones, so I think that they'll be kind of okay here.
So
Yeah.
as you are doing this, Tito does turn to you at least and says, "I must say, your skill with the firearms is quite good. The way you were able to stun him and prevent him from using his magics. If he'd been able to cast some of his spells, this fight would have been a lot more difficult."
Oh, yeah, I appreciate you saying. I mean, I am no match to your skill with the blade. I felt after some of these things you see in before that having a way to kind of, even if it is just mitigating one spellcaster, it makes a difference.
I can tell you now, the next thing he probably would have done would have been to cast a powerful spell to draw upon and feed from the life essence of one of you, or enchant these skeletal remains to create more of his undead minions, just as he had summoned these specters. So
they would be surrounded. I had
yes,
not.
and I
There's
have
lots of
also
material for him to do that.
lots of material, and I do know that necromancers have an ability whereby when they have created an animated creature, an abomination such as a skeleton, they can charge them full of necrotic energy, causing them to explode,
So
doing significant damage to those around them.
they would be in a tunnel filled with undead bombs.
Wait.
Ah.
Well,
Okay,
we have faced him before. He almost killed me with one. He used that ray of death.
Oh yes, I know that spell.
Yeah,
It was the spell that we used against your friend Gwyn when we fought the Baron.
It was, yeah.
It's a powerful spell, very powerful spell. It's a testament to how strong you all are, because the average person would be instantly killed by that. The fact that Gwyn was able to withstand that spell cast by the Baron, who I imagine was even more powerful than this fool.
Oh, I think so. I don't think I would have survived if the Baron had hit me with that.
No, I do not think any of you would have survived.
Maybe that help to absorb damage,
Yeah.
And that helped. But she's also very tough. Don't mistake me saying otherwise. But
no, but you are true. The only other person who would have survived in that fight from the Baron would have been maybe perhaps Madame Gautier.
Annalise just like kisses the end of her pistol and she goes, Dankeschön, mein Liebling. Okay, well, I'm glad that went, relatively well. Another problem plaguing Paris dealt with.
Well, it means that people who have fled through the catacombs aren't going to be, used and turned into his undead minions. It's just the other casual, mundane horrors that are here.
Exactement.
Which is not okay at all. But the good news is, Mina, you are going to be in good shape and well and fit for your fight.
Yeah.
So...
Okay. I was just wondering. Fit for what? Oh, yeah. Of course. Yeah. On Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. I was concerned if you had taken too many lumps in here, it would be tough for you to be in ship shape for the fight.
Oh, I am a decent healer, and Mina is strong.
Of course.
So...
I suppose, yeah, true enough. I'm thinking of, you get a cut out in the wild and there's no one around and you wonder, sepsis und I die. It's nice to have someone knowing their stuff.
Well, I'm sure you saw it happen a lot as well over the course.
Sepsis? Yeah, it happened a few times.
Just, relatively minor injuries and obviously not the cleanest of places, so...
I mean, the injuries themselves were, bad enough, but, let alone necrosis from the skin rotting from the trenches and things.
Haven't you amputated a leg or an arm or two? Yeah, happens.
I know it wasn't my job, fortunately, but it happened.
Well, no.
Well,
sometimes
she
you're the only one that's there.
She uses the earth to wipe some of the blade off her saber where she cut off the head.
Nice. On her trouser leg or what? Yeah.
So you guys start making your way back along the route that you've taken, get back into the sewers, and then up a manhole, back into the streets, into the very affluent part of the city that you had travelled to descend into these depths.
Yay!
Tito says good night to you all. He said, I'm going to, after the smell of those catacombs, I think I will enjoy the Parisian air. Mon Dieu.
Tito,
I need to get out of Paris.
I can't help but feel we've taken advantage of you. I mean, you've done so much, and I mean, I can't speak for the others, but I feel we have not given much in return. Is there anything that you desire or look for?
No,
maybe some of the gold, or
I know I have no need for these things, and I'm just happy to help. It's good to know that I am helping to stop some of the evil in the world.
If only there were more people like you.
There are. Most people are like me. They just lack the skills of you and I to be able to effectively bring about change. It's not that they do not. No, it's not that they do not want change. It's that they often are powerless to cause it.
Yeah, and the ones who have the power to bring about change very often don't want to because it suits them.
In my years of travel, I have learned that most people are better than we give them credit for, but they are often the victims of the circumstances they were born into and had little control over.
Have you ever thought about being an educator of some sort? You are so skilled, and you clearly have faith in the morality and abilities of others. I think you would do an incredible job of raising people to.
No, please.
What time is it right now?
It's quite late. It's probably after 11 o'clock. It's very late. Bars and everything would be shutting down. And in response to your question, Annalise said, no. I am not a scholar. Justine, people like her with their brilliant minds. She is the scholar.
We don't need, when it comes to teaching people to protect themselves and others, that's not a scholarly pursuit. That is a thing of experience, and you clearly have it in spades. Certainly, there are scholarly ways to teach. I was taught how to wield a sword by a book, and a person who knew from ages past. Books and scholarly learning are fantastic, but experience goes a long way.
Better than experience. I agree with you, Annalise.
not that I'm trying to recruit or convince you. I just think, if we had more people like you in the military, not that I'm saying you would be inclined, I can only imagine the powers that regiments would have behind them.
Oh no, those teaching the younger generations to do better. Well, that's the job of the parents, and I've never been blessed with fatherhood, and I do not think that is a path that I will ever follow in my travels. Anyway, it was good
Before
to
you
fight
go,
along you. Yes, way.
but before you go, I mean, you don't want anything but like maybe we could invite you for like a nice meal, maybe a dinner or something,
A
just to say
drink
thank
or a
you.
meal somewhere, yeah, that would be nice.
Tomorrow,
Yes.
maybe?
Tomorrow. I
We have to repay
suppose.
you somehow.
I suppose tomorrow would be good. Yes. Will we meet in Montmartre?
Delightful, yeah.
Oh, d'accord. Okay. And he says goodnight to you all, turns and strolls down the street.
Nina's kind of looking after him a little bit and then turns around to the group and goes like, he's an odd one, that one, isn't he? Like he's really, I don't know what to make of him. Like he's a capable fighter, but like there's definitely way more to him that he's letting off.
Well, he was saying he's not, on the path of fatherhood. Maybe he's interested in different kinds of people or similar kinds
I
of
mean,
people
he
to
always
himself.
says like, "Oh, I'm just a simple man of the road. Oh no, there's nothing special." So like, walking towards like trying to figure while we're walking, trying to hail a cab or something. So I mean, it's like no, but he always says like, "I'm just a simple man of the road. Oh, I have nothing new." But I mean, like, no, he's not. I mean, he's clearly
I
very capable.
find the people who are the cagiest about, their origins and things like that either don't
Oh,
have a
that's
story to
true.
tell or have a very, very sad story to tell.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's if you don't want to share something, you are going to
You don't
try
have
and
to. It's
deflect.
just
I think
I'm
it
just
might be.
wondering.
Don't get me wrong. It plays on the mind certainly. A person you saw him down there. You saw him in our previous fights. I mean, a blade like the wind itself. But if he says he is a simple man of the road, maybe it is simply that he wants to be a simple man of the road now, wherever he might have been in
Yeah.
the past.
You may be right. It's just
Yeah. Our past do not make who we are. It is simply who we live is in the present.
No, that is true. I
amen to
think
that.
that you can lead a life and choose to, or be forced to leave it behind, and then we are no longer that person anymore.
Yeah, we should all, if you yourself feel a path calls to you more than any other, it is in your right to chase it, and none should, look upon you with scorn in doing so. Or I would hope.
So you jump into your you jump into your cabs, okay, looking to get home. You're sitting there. It's as you said, it's about a 30-minute journey back to Montmartre from where you are in the city, okay. But you're chilling, you're relaxed, okay. As you're doing this, however, Sylvia,
Your cab explodes.
Shit.
So you are sharing your cab, obviously, with Justine. A silvery font appears in the air in front of you.
Oh God, I don't have my dress yet. Oh fuck, I don't have my dress.
We haven't done the lesson.
My dear Sylvia, I would cordially invite you to dinner this Friday evening. I have examined the artifact and have much to share. Sincerely, Moraine Le Fay.
Oh my God. Okay.
We're canceling dinner with Tito. We must be there.
It's fine. It's fine. I've still got time. So she didn't give a time for dinner.
She said Friday evening.
Yeah. So
Friday. Yeah. So not tomorrow.
And you do know your dress will be ready Friday morning.
Okay.
Okay. But just for going there, like am I trying to get there for 6 or oh god?
I love how like immediate anxiety, just like a message about dinner. When should I get there? When's too late? When's too early?
I mean, look, this is France. Dinner. When somebody says dinner in France, they usually mean about 8 or 9.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Well, yeah, I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caminata as well.
We
Like she's kind of the circle. She knows.
We need to practice your etiquette. We need to go to the perfume shop. We need to get your dress.
I've got my dress in hand.
Okay.
It's gonna be fine. This is fine. Everything's fine.
Just gonna be Sylvia in the middle of a room with a cloud of the party around, going like trying to make things work.
So the party, feeling tired but still jubilant, having defeated this strange, unnamed necromancer, traveling home to your bed, Sylvia, filled with anxiety over the dinner that she will be having with Moraine, and wondering, will tomorrow's meal with Tito turn into a practice lesson on high society etiquette? I think that this is a perfect place to pause in our story. Thank you all for joining us tonight in what was a very fun episode. We can't wait till next week when we will be enjoying Mina in a fight club and Sylvia.
I'm really excited about the fight club.
About fight club.
Sylvia also having a meal with a elf of near godlike power.
A different kind of
what could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong?
Battles all around.
So
this is fine. This is fine.
Fine.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you all next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Good night, all. Bye. Okay. Well done, folks.
That was like